Entering select a dynasty to play screen. ED3 Star Dynasty, online save, George Westbury, George, entering, weekly advanced summary, entering, my school update, entering Dynasty Hub screen actions, selected, ready, edit, team settings, entering, offensive playbook option is set to Coach Ankasi, empty, spread selected, spread selected. Spread option selected. Defensive playbook option is set to blitzkrieg. Three, 5. Ready.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one.
Super Sim is select. Enter, slow. View, jump ahead, super, end of game.
And the Yellow Jackets will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Virginia Tech's offense will start this game off with the football. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Got it behind the line. It's Davis. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Hokies come to the line in the hurry up. Back to pass on second down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. The Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score.
So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will go to work for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him all week.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Gets down with the slide. The Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. That's caught. It's Adams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page, though.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Hokies want to move quickly. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Adams.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
From the gun to give, looking for room. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They'll run it from the gun. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. They'll run it from the gun. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. They want to get this defense on its heels. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Firing to the right, complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give on the option. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. To the air, it's King. He's got the back in the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Scrambling away. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. The Yellow Jackets will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
They go backwards on the play. Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB up.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Grabbed in the middle. It's Phillips. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Oh my, circle, circle, Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Yellow Jackets are marching down the field. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's King. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Iowa is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Niall Kinnick among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oregon. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Hokies will line up to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Handoff from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up third down.
He'll try to pop the draw. He gets it down to the 40-yard line, but he's going to be a little bit short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Caught over the middle. It's Payne. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. It'll be a draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try it again. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. Now they'll run the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Sets up the screen. Nice move there. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Fires to the big fella. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The give to Davis. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. It's Payne. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
They'll move the tight end. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Just keeps slinging it. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Adams. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. And that's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Trying to turn the corner on the left. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll try to run for it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's King. He's got him. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Picked off. What a play by this defense. Smashes ahead. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Hokies have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's caught. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. It's complete on the right side. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Goes to the option. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Virginia Tech, 35. Georgia Tech,
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They'll open the second half on the ground. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it on the right. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. The Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Davis.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Wide open downfield. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hokies are flying down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. From the gun, running back gets to give. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Splits the uprights. Good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Reads it, fires complete. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They'll give it to the back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Burks. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's King. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. He'll toss it. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34. And the Yellow Jackets really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Throws to the wideout. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. They go to the ground. Got the first down and still on his feet. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosion.
There he goes. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hokies. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. USF is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jim Leavitt, this has not been a blowout today in Tampa. They're up by 4 over Rice. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll take it himself. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. Cradles it at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First down here for the offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got his man to the left. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening.
And that's good enough for a first down.
The give to the tailback. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They've got the screen set up. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. To the air, it's King. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
And the Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, the ground game. Spins away from the defense. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
Now online.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And we're about to get another look at this hokey offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some...
And that ball's free behind the line. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. To the air, it's Newton. He lofts one down the sideline. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Trying to escape and get it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. He'll do it himself. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Newton. Get it out on the screen. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Provo. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Hokies will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Phillips. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Now on 3rd down for this offense. Dropping back, it's King. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Hey, this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
The Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David. There he goes. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the Hokies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. With the clock running, this should be the final play.
And 1st down for the offense.
They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, The possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presesentation of EA Sports College Football.